as long as your eyeshadow is blended, it should be fine. If we blend it, we splend it, okay? So, we just gonna freestyle and see where this goes. Alright. This side isn't as close to the brow bone. It isn't as close, close, close. Close, close, close. So let's bring it up just a little. Now I'm gonna go in with, let's see. I'm just gonna throw this color in it because it's in the palette. I'm just gonna use this purple. I was looking for a deep color, and honestly, I don't even feel like pulling out another palette, so we just gonna make magic happen. Make magic happen with this palette. Alright, so I'm just going to hold on because it's acting like it don't want to show up. Yeah, it's acting real funny. So I have no choice but to pull out another palette. So I'm gonna take my Morphe 35B palette. And you know what? We're gonna go into, let's try this color right here instead. Let's see what she does. Okay, now, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She ain't playing no games. this lotion. I forgot the brand, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna put it in the, I'm gonna put it right here. But I'm going ahead and taking my foundations. So this is Black Opal, and the color is AU Chocolate, Chocolate, something like that. AU Chocolate, but without the E. I forgot how to pronounce it. Somebody tell me in the comments. I mixed one that's a little darker than my skin color and one that's a little brighter. This is Rich Caramel. And I've been doing this to get rid of these foundations that I have that aren't my shade, because if you guys know, I used to be a makeup artist, so I had a bunch of like foundations that didn't match me. So instead of being wasteful, I'm using them. I do miss having my own, like my actual color foundation though, and not having to mix, but it's really no big deal, really. It's no big deal. And I know it probably looks like I'm being rough. That's because I am. I be moving so rough sometimes. I have to like start practicing being more gentle. And I guess my face would definitely be a start, right? Because you really don't want to be rough on your face. You don't want to speed up the time it takes for you to get wrinkles and sagginess in the face, right? So let me just go up under here and get the neck, get the neck, get the neck. Because you don't want a different color neck, alright? Alright, so that's that. All over powder. I think I want to do a girlfriend roleplay tonight. It's like, who do I want to be? Do I want to be a girlfriend? Do I want to be a sister? Do I want to be a best friend? I'm more so feeling like girlfriend type of vibes. For the most part, Take my concealer. Tarte Shape Tape, of course. And this is in the shade Tan Sand. Very light on the chin and the forehead. I'm gonna go right in with my beauty blender because this concealer dries fast. So, just going in and patting at a nice speed. Patting. Getting super close to that under eye. Alright. And if you guys see me looking down, I'm of course looking in a mirror. The edible hasn't hit yet either, guys. Which is good because I wanted most of the face to be done by the time that it did. And it seems like whenever it comes, it's just gonna come. Like, hey, I'm here. It is a graduate thing, but as far as it like hitting, period, like when it really hits, it's kind of sudden, and then from there, I feel like it a little higher and higher. My stomach is just doing whatever it wants to. Alright, so now we're gonna set. No, wait, we're not setting yet. I'm gonna take care of foundation for the contour. And then I'll just go in with the bottom of this beauty blender and press it in. Alright, so for the nose, I'm just gonna take somewhat of a flat brush and just spread out that product upward and bring some down as well, just to thin it out. Okay, and then same thing on the other side. Alright, and dragging it up into the eyeshadow. Right up under the brow. Okay. Alright, so let's blend that way. Go here and press that in just a little bit. Alright, now let's set everything. Tonight I'm gonna use Stardust Translucent Loose Powder in the color Beige. Isn't that such pretty packaging? Alright, so let's create the lines on the side and then just pat the rest of the way. Same thing on the other side. Come down and then pat the rest of the way. Alright. And here on the chin, just a tad bit. We don't need anything crazy. And the same thing for the forehead. Just kind of pat that in. Alright, bring that down. Then go up under that contour that we created with the concealer. And same thing here. Alright. Gonna take the Morphe 35B palette and go in with this shade here as my powdered contour, which is really gonna come through and step in the name of love, move in the name of love. Okay, just bring that upward and away. Okay, there we go, and just kind of contour that chin, put that color in that chin there. I'm gonna use this brown and just kind of go further into the face as a bronzer, using it as a bronzer. This is an eyeshadow though, by the way, but their colors are so pigmented that you can use them in different ways, so that's really dope. Really dope, really dope, really dope. Okay, just making sure I got inside the face enough. Now I'm using an eyeshadow brush. I did this in the last tutorial and I like what it did for my nose. I just didn't like how much product I had used, so this time I'm being mindful of the product that I'm using to get the color that I want there for a nice nose contour. And I just brought that right on up into the eyeshadow there. Alright, now to wipe away this powder, I'm gonna go ahead and use some of my pressed powder again. And we're just going to go right in. Go right in. Alright, same thing on the other side. Okay. Alright, gotta get a little brighter now. Yeah, because I need to see what's going on. See, I feel like I need more of that. More of this here. And just to go in it a little deeper before I'm already thinking I'm gonna regret it. It just might be too much pink for me. I think that's what it is. If I end up taking it off, that's how I feel. It's too many colors for me when I can just go with a brown nude instead. Oh, normally I like to wear standard sized hoops, right? It's so much hair. So let me see. Okay, we could get away with these, of course. That's why I like hoops, because they can go with so many looks. And then we have these big ones, which would be too much for me. I'm gonna try them on, but I don't like big ass hoops. It be irritating me. It be kind of aggravating me wearing big hoops. Like, I don't like a lot of things touching my face. So being that this hair is already touching my face, I don't need the earring right in between, you know, trying to be smart. Like, I know you don't like me, but I'm chilling right up under here.